what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, move on to treat, yeah. Keep listening.
The furthest from local. We only support local here. Hello and welcome into the Thursday edition of Your Show. My name is Gary. Still, as far as we know, the only show doing this right here. This being going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Scheduled viewing just like we grew up with. And we're always so grateful and thankful that we are allowed to continue to pursue this dream of making the world a better place and reminding others the importance of putting others before yourself. And golden rules, like treat others how you want to be treated, because that really doesn't exist anymore outside. Every time I leave the house, I've become agoraphobic because it's always negativity. And we're trying to fix that. So thank you to you for basically being a part of this crazy ride. And we appreciate you and love you so much. And also to thank you even more, we have a camera that we use. And we're going to go to it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Christmas Maggie Cam. Hey, big yawn from my girl. Got my festive pants in there, my slippers. This is good. There she is. Yes. Hello, Marge. The Maggie Cam. Always proudly presented to you by our best friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. They have a greeting dog, just like Margaret here. They actually met at the puppy greeting convention in town, and they are now Saskatoon's power puppy couple, the PPC, if you will. And Leroy has got a bed right beside the door. So when you walk in, he gets up. He says, hey, welcome to Pet Planet on 8th Street. And then, oh, this is going good. And then your shopping experience begins. I got it. Now, whether you're looking for food, okay? Oh, I can't hit it because she's in front of it. All right, get a good angle on that. Thank you. Leroy walks up the till. You say hi to his mom and dad, who are Mike and Rochelle, two of the most incredible human beings on earth. That's the first thing. That's the first thing we talk about with businesses that we would love to support is, are you good people? And they definitely are. Look at this. That's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very good people. They are. Okay? So your day gets better because you're talking to friendly, nice, amazing people. And then the shopping begins. Whether you're looking for that go food, all right? That's what Marge likes. She loves that lamb go food. It's for your fur, so she has super soft fur. They got all the local stuff. They got an entire wall full of all the dry foods. But if you're looking to make a change, maybe you want to get into that raw food diet, they got fridges at the back. This is the best Mega Cam ever. And in those fridges are all the raw foods your heart desires, okay? So you can make the switch. Extreme close-up! That is so cute. It's distracting. Those eyes are longing for a snack, some sort of treat. Oh, get the raw food going. Maybe you got to get some beds, crates. They got those there as well. They got 2 toy walls and a couple aisles full of toys. They got bones on sale every Tuesday and Thursday. It is Thursday today. So on your way home, pick up some bones, load up. They got treats everywhere. They got all the local stuff. They got an aisle full of fashion. They got the puppy spa in the back. Super affordable, second to none. Everything you need. A big basin. Pop your puppy in there, harness him up, and then you're soaping, you're scrubbing, you're blow drying, all contained within one place. And again, super duper affordable. It's all there for you. And if all of that isn't enough to make the switch, if you don't want to support local, you don't want to support really good people, that's fine. Oh no, it's the cam. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's going upside down. It's going crazy now. They care, okay? They care about you. So much so, they stay open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris, because they understand you have a life, you have a job, you're busy, okay? With all that going on, they got you covered. So, maybe time to make the switch to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. It's like Where's Waldo, except Where's Maggie. Very, very cute. That was a good Maggie Cam. Thank you to everybody for putting that together. Absolutely fantastic. So we got a hell of a show for you today. Jam-packed. We got our main man, Matt Young from CTV. He's in the house. We'll talk to him a little bit later. Our girl, Brooksy. You know her. You love her. Wendy Brooks Media. She's going to stop by. Before we get to anything else, though, time to get into our first guest, who's joining us live via Zoom. And we even have an intro that we've created for this segment. And we're going to sing it for you. The second I see his beautiful face face pop up. Come on, baby. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Boot Days! Here we go. I'm coming in hot. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone. This is just a fantasy. Another fantasy Zoom with Boone. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm
This is
doing
good.
well. Well, I don't sound well, but
We can't shake it, hey? We can't shake it. I'm the same way, man. It's just like, I guess this is us now. This is how we live.
Yep.
This is life. It's okay.
Yep.
We'll power through it. We're pretty cool
man.
like that.
just got to start singing new songs, right? Like,
Yeah, maybe. What would be
take advantage of the new range.
Start singing some of the three tenors. Oh, like LB. LB's on the ones of Tuesday. It's going to be doing Fireside right away, doing all that stuff, so that would be sweet. Happy fantasy playoffs.
Yeah, yes.
You know, it's the most wonderful time of the year, unless you're me and your team suck. Although we are...
and honestly, what it means is, you know, we're 3 weeks out from not doing this
having
anymore.
Football. Well, this is the thing. We have to start. Love you, buddy. Great job today. We have to start a different segment because I don't want to lose you. So we'll see what the Fantasy Zoom Boone morphs into. But we still got some time. We got to enjoy this. You are sitting way better than I am. Although I did finish fourth. I finished fourth in the Bobby Good Times League, so I am in the playoffs there. And I finished sixth, which is the final spot in the Sleeper League, the Dynasty League. So
nice.
I'm in. I barely made it in, but we're there. And it's a grind. I got Patrick Trumpy. Oh, he whooped me last week in the final game of the regular season, and then we're playing it again, back to back, 4-5.
Nice.
So hopefully I can get back
redemption.
to him. Yeah, we all know our sweet, beautiful Patty Trumps, and I'll tell you, he will really enjoy beating me. So this one's a little bit deeper than normal. I really tune him in. So we can yeah.
You don't know. You never know.
That's why we play the games. That's why you actually have to get out and play them, and you don't just go on paper. So let's see here. We do have Thursday night football tonight. I'm going to pull mine up.
Yeah, let's not even recap Monday Night Football because that was garbage fest.
Disgusting display, I believe, is the words you're looking for there. So I have...
Unless we want to dig into how crappy the Eagles are right now and what's going on.
No, I need A.J. Brown big time, so I will not be doing that. I'm sweating again. This heater came on. I'm just going to get the robe off. We're going to gear up here. Marge?
Oh, no, you're gearing down. You're gearing down.
That's right. Used the wrong term. I'm going to gear down here real quick, and I'm going to say, all right, so I'm going against, like we said, Pat Trumps, my sweet prince. He has no one no one tonight. So I have nobody going tonight. That's good.
We got Atlanta, Tampa Bay tonight.
Oh, your boy Baker. You rolling Baker out?
Yeah. No, I am not. We'll see.
That sounded pretty confident, dude.
Well, so I got Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart last week came back off of concussion.
Yeah.
And proceeded to do his best to get another concussion. So
oh boy, that play on the side there, sideline. Boy, did he ever get lit up. That was fun to watch. Luckily, I can say that because he was okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, does the coach actually, scold him into not doing that anymore? I don't think so. I think that's how he plays football.
They've tried too, right? Like that's all you ever hear is coaches and players and friends are all telling him you can't be so extreme. He's like, but I am extreme.
Yeah,
doing his best, Cam Scattaboo.
Yeah, match made in heaven.
Can't believe he's walking. By the way, that video he sent me, hilarious.
Yes, he's out of the boot. Yeah. He's out of the boot.
Ram Cam coming in hot.
Yeah. Oh. So I know so the matchup against Atlanta is making me question which one to play.
Yeah.
It's a divisional game. Tampa Bay is fighting for their life. It's not a guarantee, and a divisional game will make it swing. They have Atlanta, then they have Carolina, somebody else, Carolina, all divisional.
So 3 of the last 4 games.
They gotta put it all on the line. So I think Baker will do so. But and now actually announced this morning, Evans
That is true. Okay, I heard that. Mike Evans is back.
is back. So he'll have Evans, Godwin, the gang's back together. So
okay. I think our
yeah,
budget
that
gambling
is-
tonight is going to be all over Baker. He's going to throw
Yes.
for over 300. I'm going to throw it down now.
Yeah.
This will be good.
So, I mean, so right now,
Mhm.
as it sits, Jackson Dart is my starting quarterback. That may change in a couple hours.
Yeah, you're going to hate yourself if you don't start Baker tonight. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And it's in Tampa Bay, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say 300 and 4 tutties. He's going to get you like damn near 45 points. I just have
But
a
Bucky
feeling.
Irvin's back. But Bucky Irving's back too. So
That's what I mean. He has his
running games.
full,
They're going to be firing on all cylinders,
the
right?
full team that they have practiced all year with until the start of the season. Like everything that this team is based around, they haven't had all the guys. This is the first time. So I'm expecting a big blow tonight. Big time. I think I talked you into it. Baker maybe
That's the
starting.
way it is. Yeah. You have.
Is he the only one you got going?
Well, no, I have. So same team. I got Chris Godwin. He's
That's right.
locked in because who else? I had a couple guys. Well, this league that we're in, you got so many wide receiver options, right? Because we have two flexes, which are a wide receiver and a tight end and a wide receiver and a running back. So you can have a full fleet of wide receivers out. And obviously, the wide receivers versus the other two flex options as the higher floor.
Yeah.
Usually.
Projections are better. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. So Chris Godwin's in there. I took a look really early and someone had already snatched up Mike Evans. So,
yeah.
Off of IR.
You always got that one stickler. Hey, there's always one stickler in the league who gets everybody because they're on there every 5 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah. So, looking forward to that this week, tonight. But then also looking forward to what's going to happen with Phillip Rivers.
Oh, boy. All right. If you haven't been following at home, we're talking about a guy who last played a game 5 years ago when he was 39. He's now 44. And the only reason they're doing this is because he has a relationship, not just with the team, because it was the last team he played for. His last game was actually lost in the playoffs, and he played really good. But his mentor, this Riley Leonard guy, who is the second in command, basically, the second one up, the future, if you will, for the Colts, him and Phil Rivers have been training together forever, like best bros. He's like his mentor. So they're bringing Phil in not only because he knows the offense, he knows the people, but he also knows the quarterback of the future. So he's trying to come in and shape all that. But the crazy part is we're going to see a 44-year-old dude who throws like this, like he has the weirdest release ever, and he's going out there. He's going to be playing, like playing for their lives. Like this is a team who started 7-1 in Indy, and now they've been on the downslope, if you will. Maybe he'll stop the bleeding. How do you think?
They're dropping like flies.
How do you think he'll do? I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be a lot better than people expect.
I think so too. I think it's just going to be, hike the ball and throw. Hike the ball and get it out of his hands.
And that's how he's been his whole career, right? Like he's been that guy. He's not a mobile quarterback. He's basically
so
like Trevor Harris. There you go, LB throwing it out there, little rider talk for you.
Yeah. So I think the game, if he has to play, which it's still kind of in the air, they're gonna have a very regimented game plan where he is not like the ball. It's going to be like the NFL record.
Yeah.
Set.
We're talking a Tecmo.
The ball is out of his hands.
And it's going to be a Tecmo Bowl playbook. There's only going to be 8 plays. That's it. Just learn these and we'll just run them through. You got it. That's what we're going to see. And it's going to be very, very exciting. Do you know if anyone picked him up or is going to play him at all?
Could you imagine? Oh, the balls.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
I should do that. Man, I would really like to do that.
Yeah.
Not gonna work out
and I've already got a solid predicament that it's not going to be me. I would love to have the cojones to do that, but
big cojones. Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, they're going up against Seattle, which is one of the
best defense,
one of the top like hot defenses right now.
Yeah.
So
not going to work out well, or maybe it will. We'll see. This is why they play the games. As we
Did you see the line in that game?
No, but I'd imagine it'd be over 14.5.
I know, I think it's 13.5.
Oh,
So
dude.
that
That's
was,
low.
I checked late last night, but
Yeah.
might have changed.
Either way, I think they're pretty close as we hang out with our main man, Boontis. Joining us live from Calgary is another Fantasy Zoom with Boone. We got a couple more minutes here before, because I know you got to run and go do the pickup job today. Is it snowy there, you said? Crazy snow like it is here?
No snow, no snow, just cold. Just a
Okay.
cold
Can't wait
snap.
at the bus stop.
So, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Say that again. Oh, you're getting this in the next couple days. You're going to be pounded with snow, dude. It's crazy.
Sure. Love it. Oh,
That
that
makes no
reminds me.
sense. So you're getting what we're going to get in a couple days. But what are we getting in a couple days? We already got all this snow. Oh.
No snow, just cold.
Yeah, it's going to get worse apparently, or we're going to get that cold, whatever it is. This isn't a weather show. I did want to talk real quick here, Boone, just before we let you go. I'm very proud of this, as I've had a couple people mention, and okay, one of the biggest pet peeves is when I had a whole bunch of people talking to me. It's like, no, you didn't. You had one person. It's always just one person. And everyone says, oh, all these people have been talking. I have so many people coming up to me and ask, like, no, you didn't. You had one person, and that's fine. I had one person. I'm not going to be that guy. One person come up and say, dude, you know what I really love about the network? I was like, what's that? He goes, no commercials. I turn it on. I have no commercials to deal with. And he had just had like a big rage out on the commercials because like me, and this is very comparable because I've gone through this where you hit skip and then you hit skip again and you still have to wait another 5 seconds to get through. Like, it's just, like, it's to the point, I told LB before, it's to the point where I come out here and I see all this stuff, and then I just want to destroy everything that is that commercial. Like, I want to write down the companies that are doing these YouTube commercials and blackball them forever. That's how much I hate it. And so, like, we recently reached the point where we could monetize. We can monetize this entire network, make like damn near $100 a month. And I said, nope, never going to do it. Like, well, why wouldn't we do it? Not only because I hate YouTube as a whole, like everything about it, like we're only here because this is where people go. Okay. That's why we're here. And the idea of letting them put their hands all over this incredible thing we've created murders me inside. Like, we'll never do it. I will never, ever do that. That's right. And not only that, we have paying customers here, incredible clients, okay, that support us here. And wouldn't that be a slap in the face to them if they paid good money to come on this network and promote what they're doing? Then also you see a YouTube ad for, I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to get into it, but there's a lot out there that just, ooh. So it's just another value that we provide to customers because I just know the majority of people out there are exactly like us. The second you see an ad pop up, like, you're not only are you not taking in what they're saying, but you're in the back of your mind, you're mentally saying, I'm never going to support these guys. So I just wanted to get it out there that it's another thing that we offer that we're damn proud of, that we don't have commercials here from YouTube. We only promote this city, these people, these good things. And I just thought that was really, really cool. And I want to get it out there because a lot of people call you crazy. It's like, what do you mean you don't take money? I've said from the start, this place has never been about money. Once you bring money in and you make it the be all end all, you don't have your vision anymore. You don't have your integrity. You're just doing it for cash. So just wanted to get that out and say it's because of people like you and like all these people that come together to make this network. Like, we're doing so good, and we're in a spot where we can say, sorry, YouTube, kick rocks. We're going to do it our way. So just wanted to get that out there and to thank you for being you. Anything else you want to throw out before we let you get to the bus stop?
Well, in the spirit of my first place finish in the Daffle,
God dang.
if you ain't first, you're last.
And I am definitely, you know what? And I'm going to counter with this. I was looking at the stats from this season. Never before have I seen first place in points against by about 300 points on my team. Like, it wasn't even close for points against. And then fourth place for points for. I had the fourth most points. I ended up with 4 wins. That's why we play the games. Never done on paper.
Now, absolutely. Something should be done about that, and there can be. Right?
It's okay. It's a one-off, man. It very, very rarely ever happens.
But something can be said that I play to the week, right?
Yeah.
Like, I play my opponent for that week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I say that in hindsight, but
still, I'm with you, buddy. It's a gong show, but luckily it's just a one-off. Like, this is the first time it's ever happened to me. I've seen it happen to other people. So,
yeah.
And in the great words of J-Rock from the great Trailer Park Boys, it could happen to you because it happened to me. Any funny words to leave us on? Anything? Give us one. Give us a good one. Come on now.
What
For it.
can I
Wait
go
for
with?
it.
What can I
Wait
go with?
for it.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Buntis. We love you, buddy. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you on Monday. God, I love that guy. Whew, best in the biz. As we continue here on the Thursday edition of your show, another great Fantasy Zoom with Boone. I'm going to, real quick, tell you about our friends over at Bugsy's because I talked to Brad, my main man, Dad and I, the bottom line, greatest dad in the universe. We're going for coffee next Thursday. We're going to start setting up something big that involves these incredible, amazing Bugsy's wings. This is a passport you pick up at either location, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights. Within this passport, you have 69 flavors. Try them all. LB's number one still in his power rankings, the Flamin' Butter Chicken. My number one still in the power rankings, the Sweet Pickle Heat. So unbelievably good. Once you try all 69, by the way, it is Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday is over half price off each order of wings. So you go in there, you can knock a bunch out. You get the shirt. I did the 69 at Bugsy's. Got the Ruckus Cock shredding on top of the amplifier. Very, very cool. You can also order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. I don't know why I leaned in like this. That was a little bit weird. Just go to Smitty's, order the plain wing. In the memo, put in all the flavors you want off your passport. They come right to your door. We love our friends over at Bugsy's. Try them out. Make it happen. Best in the biz, okay? We love you. Whew. Good one. It is now time to get into our Thursday tradition around here. We're going to check in with a very, very good friend of this family. Dare I say, a family member, a guy we love so much. It is time. Actually, I think I opened it by saying his name. So let's just go ahead and roll. We'll see how it starts. When you see this man, you don't need a calendar. You don't need a watch with a calendar on it. You don't need a laptop.
There you go.
know it's Thursday.
That's
He is
right.
Matt Young from CTV
You bet,
back
you bet.
in the house.
Yes.
Dude, you made it.
And I
was
still
worried.
got the winter jacket on. I mean, it is snowing like crazy out there.
I was
right
worried
now.
you weren't going to make
But
it
you
in.
know what? It doesn't matter. Sleet, hail, rain, snow, earthquake, fire, brimstone. We make it for Gary Nickel.
He gets it, man.
And we love it. We love being
This
on
is
your
why
show.
we
How
love
are
you,
you
dude.
doing? How are
Doing
you
great.
doing?
We're doing great.
Good.
I got a new Berries hat from
Yeah,
the buddy Coach
looking
coming
good,
too. Isn't
man.
that nice?
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
nice.
they got a
Sweet.
sale going on at the Fez right now.
There
Only
you go.
$25.
I will have
Brand
to
new.
head there. Pick
Yeah,
them up. Good Christmas
fantastic.
gift too, if you want to get one of those.
cheap.
For cheap. There you go.
Very
right
rare.
on. Well,
how are you doing?
Good. Of course, I wish it was Saskatoon Berries weather. It's not quite, but things have been going okay. Been a busy week. Things are slowing down a little bit. Christmas is coming, so some local sports teams, and we'll talk a little bit about that later on, getting ready for their
sir.
Christmas break. But I've been doing well. It's been a busy week. It's been a good week. We've had a lot of video game news around Nintendo 64s lately because the new Analog 3D is out. I'm hoping to do an unboxing video on this program, not today, but in the
love
next
unboxings.
3 or 4 weeks.
Nice.
To get one of those. They're really hard to get, but they are available if you can find one. It's kind of like an N64 emulator, essentially. It's a system. You can use your card, but it's got really good reviews. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, not today, but that's coming up in the future. Now, but speaking of N64, something is interesting today. On this day, way back in 1999, 26 years ago, this thing right here, the Nintendo
that bad
64 DD, the disc drive, was released
I feel like
in Japan.
we never got that, did we? Because
We
I don't know
never
what that
got
looks
it in
like.
North
What the
America.
heck is that? Yeah,
we
okay.
never got a disc drive in North America. When the Nintendo 64 was released in 1996, Nintendo pledged to create a peripheral or an accessory called a disc drive.
Okay.
And what it was is it would actually plug into the bottom of your Nintendo 64, and what they would do is they would make games that would go on. Well, back then they're kind of like computer floppy disks. Remember
Okay.
the square floppy
for
disks?
sure.
They would have games on something that looked a little bit like those. Now, this was released in Japan on December 11th, 1999, and it would connect to the internet via a service called RandNet that Nintendo developed.
This had internet accessibility.
It had internet accessibility. It was supposed to kind of pioneer new game genres and applications and things like that.
Playing
So-
together online, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so this was sort of, you're into an era, it's 1999, where online gaming is kind of just starting. People are starting to get into it.
Yeah.
You had the SegaNet. That was supposed to be for Sega Dreamcast. That did not work out great. Sony PlayStation was really the first one that kind of really started to take off. It didn't really take off until PlayStation 2, though.
Yeah.
So with this, it came out in 1999. Now, was it successful? There were many games that were originally planned for the 64 DD that would actually be made for the regular Nintendo 64 system.
Okay.
So for a lot of people, they thought, well, I don't really need the DD if I got the system. I don't need the disk drive. Although the disk drive pledged to have things like better graphics and or overclocking and things like that. It did not do well, which is why it did not come to North America.
Makes sense.
They released it in Japan in 1999. A year and a half later, it was done. It was canceled. And for a lot of reasons. One, there are a lot of, by now you have PlayStation, you have Sega Dreamcast, which is doing CDs.
Yeah.
PlayStation's doing CDs. Nintendo's doing cartridges, and then you have Xbox is entering the market. And a lot of developers, I think, felt at the time, we're already making games for all these systems. Most of them are moving to CD. Nintendo's still the only one using cartridges. And floppy disks, I just don't think were appealing to a lot of developers. Nintendo tried to get people going on it.
We grew up with those floppy disks, right?
We did.
Like on all those Apples and all those computers.
Exactly.
And I think people were probably sick of them by that point.
1999, they were being phased out. And the other thing is that, partly because that only 10 software disks were actually released for this. So they had trouble getting some third-party support for it, and in the end, it just never really took off. Now,
how can you take off if you only made 10 games?
Well,
right?
and it just became too difficult, and competition in the marketplace really heated up in 1999 and early 2000s.
That was a great time to be a video game fan.
Now you're looking at Xbox, Dreamcast, Nintendo, and Sony PlayStation, which would become sort of the big gorilla in the zoo, if you want to call it that. So only 10 games were released. There were only about 15,000 units that were ever sold. Not very many. I mean, PlayStation 5 did that in about an hour on its first day. So only 15,000 units sold roughly. Not very many people have them. If you do happen to see one on sale, it'll cost you thousands of dollars. These are solely a collector's item. Nobody would ever use it to. I mean, you can play games, but you're buying it as a collector's item if you ever wanted one.
Now, do we have any idea what games were on it?
You had F-Zero. There was Super Mario. There was golf.
So all sort of the big ones, right?
Yeah, a lot of the games that were made for it would eventually be ported to Nintendo 64. But there just wasn't a lot out there because they honestly couldn't get a lot of people to really make games.
That's it.
So that's unfortunately what happened with the N64 DD. Now, only 15,000 units sold, but again, very, very hard to come by because it was never released in North America. And it's become a hot collector's item. Now, of course, since then, Nintendo went on to release the GameCube a number of years later, and a lot of games that were supposed to be on the DD or disc drive were also released on the Nintendo GameCube.
That makes sense.
So, so if those of you who haven't seen this before,
very cool.
Right here, it's this
on the bottom
unit right here that would plug into the bottom of your Nintendo 64.
Looks like the CD player for my 2007 Cobalt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's because it's around that era, right?
Absolutely.
So sort of one of those things that, again, and CD systems at the time, they were. My laptop just died. I think my laptop just died.
Oh no! Well, we're going freestyle.
That's okay.
We're doing a freestyle now.
That's okay. Again, this is an era where technology is changing, so you have some things that work, some things that didn't work. It was kind of a bit of a transition. But yeah, so happy birthday to the Nintendo 64 DD. If you have one, boy, if somebody has one, I would love to see one in studio. If you have one and you're in Saskatoon,
let's play it, man. Let's set up.
I would love to do that. That'd be a fun Twitch. That'd be a really fun Twitch.
We'll look into it. We know some people around here.
Nintendo 64 DD. I mean, there's probably a few, but not many. But again, it'll cost you a lot of money. But there you have it.
We'll take it on loan for a week or so. Yeah, we'll rent it out. $3.99
Exactly. There you go.
Right on.
And then, of course, in a few weeks, I'm hoping to get an analog 3D. This is the new Nintendo 64 system, essentially, that uses your cartridges. Only it can play games in 4K and all that sort of stuff, which looks cool. I don't have one on me right now. A lot of people are talking about it. It's got really, really good reviews. I'm not saying go out there and buy one. The price is a bit of a sticking point, $450 Canadian, which is a chunk for any system. I have a Nintendo 64, like the real thing. So I'm just going to use that. But I'd like to get one of these because I think it would be fun to play with. When I do get one, we'll try and do an unboxing here in a couple of weeks.
I would love that. Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Local sports, my man. What's going on?
Yeah. So we got, so let's start off on campus. College hockey, college basketball, women's team in college basketball. Again, steamrolling everybody. Lisa Tomaitis knows how to get it done.
Yeah.
And they're going to challenge for a national championship. Men's basketball team, again, bit of a tough start to the season. They're headed into the Christmas break, but they still have a chance. So keep an eye out on them in January.
Love that.
Husky men's hockey team, they're into the Christmas break now. They're coming off of 2 wins against Regina. So they're doing okay. They got to win to keep pace with Calgary. Because Calgary Dinos are in top spot right now. So those teams, Calgary and Saskatchewan, will actually face off later in the season, which is going to be a great
Hell of a
series.
series,
And
yeah.
it'll be here at Merlis Belcher Place.
Sweet.
Yeah, the women's hockey team, not quite as doing well as the men's hockey team, but they're still going okay. The Saskatoon Blades had a huge win over Moose Jaw the other week. It was like 9-3 or
Yeah,
something
blowout.
like that. So, and they were struggling a bit. So they're back in the win column. And then the Saskatchewan Rush open up with a big win over Calgary, 16-13.
Love it.
A lot of that team is back. A lot of that team is back.
That's why everyone's so
Church is
excited,
back.
right?
Shanks is back. Man's back. A lot of the defense is back. Frankie's back in net. I spoke with Darren Keenan this week.
Nice.
Derek Keenan is pumped up for this season, and I think that they will make another run at the
Dude,
NLL finals.
You have pretty much the same team as last year, and you
Yeah.
were back. You're
And
right
you're more
there.
experienced. Now, Buffalo's going to be good.
Yeah.
Halifax is going to be good. They're in Ottawa this weekend, and then they're back home to face, I believe it's Georgia on the 20th. So they got a good squad. So get out there, get ready. The Saskatchewan Rush. They're going to be a really good team this year.
Yeah.
And the Riders have signed Trevor Harris back. So the quarterback is back for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Step one.
Now, I mean, you got to make sure you get your guys around him. Alberto Wachi's going to be back. They've signed a few other guys. So the Rider roster already taking shape. But I think that they had to get Trevor Harris locked up. I just don't know if they have anybody else who would really replace him anyways.
Absolutely.
And I think after a while, he kind of felt, I think he liked it here. And I think winning a Grey Cup sometimes gives you that sort of, I want to say motivation, but that sentimental feeling of, I'd like to stay and enjoy this for a while. So
It's weird.
So he's going to be back in the green and white.
It's really weird calling Trevor Harris Grey Cup winning quarterback.
Yeah, but
Isn't
he
that
is.
crazy?
But
He
it feels
did it.
good because
And
he's
he's
in a
going,
Rider
"Run it
uniform.
back, that's
so
right."
I don't mind it. I mean, if
Absolutely.
he was with another team, I probably wouldn't be enjoying it. But
Yeah,
he's with the
Grey
Riders.
Cup champ,
And he
Trevor
brought one
Harris.
home to Saskatchewan.
Love it.
So and they'll be a good team next year. But yeah, lots going on in local sports. Keep an eye out at SaskTel Center, the Rush and the Blades, and then U of S hockey, basketball, and
lot going
hockey, women's and men's. They're back in January. They're on their Christmas break now. So.
Beautiful. His name is Matt Young. You know him from CTV. He's our #1 guy when it comes to all the important stuff that's going on. He keeps us in the loop. Brother, thank you as always. You have an amazing rest of your Thursday. Hopefully you can get back to work.
Yeah.
Might have to ride
Yeah.
a tauntaun over there, but I
Yeah.
think you got this, buddy.
Yeah.
And we'll miss you till next week.
I got the winter tires on, so we'll get there. Just going to have to take it slow. That's the tempo.
Slow and
right?
steady.
There
Right
you
on,
go.
brother.
Have a
Thank
good
you
one.
very much. That's a good thumbs up. We totally were. There he is. Matt Young from CTV. We love it so much every time he stops by every Thursday. And he has a good point there. LB and I were just talking off air about, hey, when it's snowing like crazy and the roads are all crazy like this, all this stuff, all the attention needed when driving these conditions, please use that attention. So many people on their phones all the time. Like, we get it. Yeah, sure. When it's summertime, perfect driving conditions. Still don't do it. It's still so stupid. Okay? But when you're doing that shit out here in this weather, not cool. Just be smarter. Please, just be smarter. Stay off your phones. If you're going to drive, you don't need your phone. Nothing's going to happen within that time you're driving. I promise you. So just put them away and be safe out there. A little PSA for today as we continue on the Thursday edition of your show. What a day so far. Lots of snow out there. Snow makes me think of hockey. And if you got hockey going on, whether you're a rec player or your kids that are in it right now, the way to stay in peak top hockey form, Super Skills Hockey. Right, they're at the brand new Martinsville Rec Center overlooking the ice surface, super futuristic, state-of-the-art facility. Right when you walk in, they got the cool lights going on. They got all the TVs, and they got the shooting lanes and the puck handling area. They got the ice treadmill. And again, they got the actual workouts you'll be doing on there on camera. It's very, very cool. So on the screen that you can see, superskillshockey.ca is where you go. Get signed up for all of that. It is also the season of giving, a time where we get that karma up, do those good things more so than normal. And we like to remind you of places that could use your help, like the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. Our friends Deb and Lori, the whole team over there, there's the other biggest time of need right now for clothing, food, volunteers, money, it's all there. If you're looking to do a good thing, highly suggest our friends over there. Or maybe our friends over at Cosmo, cosmoindustries.com. You can find them over there. They are also always looking for volunteers and people to donate and to do these things to help out with that program. And our friends over at Elmwood, elmwoodyxc.ca. Check them out. Also looking for all that help. Anything you can do, every little bit makes a difference. And these are the ones we're really close with. I mean, love everyone there and appreciate all these people that do all these good things. So if you're looking to get that karma up a little bit more, great way to do it. And finally, our friends over at Vern's. Watch as I got this one. Look out, look out. Whoa. And then you go, bobblehead. Vern's Pizza. We love them so much. Tomorrow night, Friday night, pizza party going down over on the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media is where you find us. No Phenom tomorrow night, so we won't be playing Terra Nigma on the Super Nintendo. We're still thinking about what we're going to be rolling out, but it's going to be a fun night, and we get to promote and enjoy all this delicious pizza. We got the brand new stuffed cheesy bread. Wait for it. If you're like, whoa, I wonder what that's like. What does it look like? Well, let me show you. Look at this. Look at the stretch on this cheese. And then after you dip that bad boy into that Vern sauce, game over, man. $8.95. That's it for that bad boy. So incredibly good. We had a couple of them last week. We'll see what comes in this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget about the gamer box as well. You got that 10-inch Vern's Light pizza, along with the fries, the dry ribs, and the mini donuts, and a 2-liter pop for just $30. They also have all your favorites. The original thick and the Vern's Light. Okay, 10-inch, 12-inch, 15-inch, or if you got the balls, the 18-inch Vern's Original Thick. They call it the Beast. If you're going to pick it up, it's all good, but bring a friend, and always remember to use your legs. It's that big. So thank you to all of our friends over at Vern's. We love you, and we're very excited for another pizza party right there tomorrow night over on the Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, help us help you. This is the only time in your life where you have a deal that is truly too good to be true. Okay? And I say that because we're not mainstream media. We don't have a big corporate overlord sitting on his throne be like, yes, give me 9/10 of every cent that comes in. No. We're not here to get rich. We are just here to get comfortable and help out all of our friends in this beautiful city of ours. We come to you. We say, what's your budget? What do you want to do? And then we do it because we care. We actually care. And that's something you won't get anywhere else. No one cares anymore. We live in a world where people only care about themselves, except for right here. So if there's a charity event you got coming up, you got a fundraiser, you got a business, you got something that needs eyes and ears in this city, please reach out to us. You are the people we want to help, okay? It's really easy to do. Just send an email to contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Fun with graphics. The best. Let's go to the website. Royal Anders made it. I can navigate it. That's how you know it's very easy to navigate. Dufferinav.com. Check it out. Thank you again to Royal Anders. Okay. Back to business as we got one more previously recorded segment set for you. And that banner right down there, you see it? That's a little hint on who it is. Let's roll the tape, LB. Brooksy! In my head, I'm like, there's so many things I could say to introduce this girl. It's going to be awesome. And just froze. Absolutely froze.
I was like, what's happening?
Yeah. You acted perfect. You made it funny. Wendy Brooks Media. She will save your mental health. She's looking for new customers, even though she's about to pop out a baby. Hopefully, Brad's got his catcher's mitt ready to go. So when you shoot it out, he'll
The
catch
tree's
it.
in the way.
It's going to be great. Yeah, it is. Here. Good spot, too. There it is. Look
So,
at that.
that's fine. That's whatever.
The countdown is on around 49 days, I believe.
49 days.
My
until
mom was
my due
asking
date.
about it today. Everyone's following your journey, and we're all very excited for the miracle baby to be brought upon the world. Borneth into this crazy place we call Earth.
Yeah. I went to an ultrasound the other day, and
Ooh.
so I was showing Gary the position of the baby because now you can feel where
It's
certain
weird.
body parts are
It's
in my
literally the
stomach.
movie Alien. That's what's happening. Like
Yeah.
the tummy is like moved, like little bit.
Yeah.
I saw it kick. Like,
Then I had a teeny
whoa.
bit of caffeine. We're playing some Smash Bros. I absolutely destroyed him 6 times.
There was 3 sudden deaths,
Yeah.
and I won one.
Yeah. Anyway, the baby was also involved in that game. And she's like, "Rah!"
Yeah, it didn't. You haven't hit rock bottom until you have a not yet born child chirping you.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. So, yeah, that's the thing. I suck at Super Smash Bros. Again. We do want to get into something very interesting that's gone on with you and your life.
Yeah.
This is, you know,
It's depressing.
we sit here and we talk about social media. I go on there all the time, say I hate it, I don't go on it, don't want it. That's why we have her. Literally to the point where I was let go because I discussed it so much at my old job. So I don't know anything about these sort of pages for neighborhoods on the social medias and all that. So maybe take us through what's going on here, what you went through, and then we can talk about how dumb it is that these things exist.
Well,
Or that's just me. That's just me
It's-
hating
okay.
social media.
This
There's
is-
good stuff from it too, I know,
okay, the page we're talking about is my neighborhood watch page.
which is important. Neighborhood watches are good.
Yes, and it's supposed to be a good thing. So you see something happening and you write in the group, like
Keep everyone
whatever,
safe.
keep the children
Yeah,
safe.
There's a
whatever.
guy walking around. He's throwing stuff at houses. Boom,
Yeah,
go get him
or
type of
there's
stuff.
a
Yeah.
car accident, or
Good to be informed.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
However, the group, like you could post anonymously in the group, so it makes people say like kind of rude things, stupid things. And in my case, somebody decided to post anonymously about me and how we treat our dogs and our personal address along with this post for 13,000 people in our community to see. So basically, me and Brad this weekend were taking a baby class, and Brad was like, "Holy F." I'm gonna try not to swear as much as I can.
That's good.
Anyway,
I appreciate that.
and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Look at what somebody posted in this group." So I read it, and it was like, "Please help us with what to do with the neglectful dog owners at blank address," which is our address.
Lose it. Get hot again. Sorry.
He's like, I know. So they basically, we're like, this husky and German Shepherd have been left outside like all night, all day. They're always left outside, blah, 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 which is like crazy to me.
Yep.
That somebody would say that, because that's not true. But anyway, they're like, what do we do? Like, these neglectful, so they said we're neglectful twice in the same post. Said our house number, said exactly what kind of dogs we
Outed.
have.
Just straight up outed where you live and called you shitty.
Yeah, and not only that, but like security reasons. Like, you're gonna give out our address and say exactly what type of dogs we have.
Yeah.
Like, and
Now everyone knows.
yeah,
Thanks.
like, and that they're like outside potentially a lot of the time. Like, what if somebody wanted to come in and like break in or something stupid? Anyway, I saw that and I was like, there's no way somebody posted that. And I was like, it's crazy because we've lived here for 5 years. So like, and we've never had a problem. The neighbors have never, like our next door neighbors have never said anything to us, and we're really, really close with them.
Yep.
I always talk about how great our little crescent is
Your
because
hood. Yep.
everyone is so nice to everyone.
it.
They come over when we have garage sales, we chill, we hang out. I've talked about that lots on here too.
Mm-hmm.
All of us are super close.
Yep.
So I was so shooketh that I was like, it has to be like somebody newer or like
Hold on a second. Shook.
shooketh. Yeah.
Is that like shaken?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
like, but
That's good.
Shakespeare.
Hence, she was shooketh.
Shooketh.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Sorry
I
to
was,
derail
I
you
was shooketh from this whole situation.
Yep.
And basically I wrote a response back anonymously because I didn't want people to see my
worries.
Facebook and come
That's right.
see now like that my kids live in this house, what my dogs actually look like, what me and my husband look like. So I
It's
did it
horrifying.
anonymously.
It's a nightmare. That is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I said, maybe instead of coming on this group anonymously and putting our address on here for everyone to see, you should come talk to us directly about this issue.
Communication.
Yeah, and I was like, our
so
dog.
important.
I was like, our dog is like obsessed with being outside, constantly needs outside, and as soon as they don't want outside anymore, they bark and howl. Because in the like post, they were like, oh, they're barking and howling all the time. No, it's literally like maximum 5 minutes because he wants to get inside and he's so annoying. He'll like bark and scratch at the back door like a crazy person.
yeah.
He doesn't even give us time to like do anything. And I'm
He-
pregnant. I got to stand up and walk to the fucking door.
Well, he knows too that if he does that, he gets inside.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
That's how.
That's
yeah.
like his doorbell. Yeah.
It's exactly. It's exact. He's knocking on the door.
Yep.
Or just barking, and
So somebody caught this microcosm of this thing that always happens, and
Yeah.
it's totally not what they're saying.
well, I was crazy because the day before, like, I was like, the only thing that's been different is like the day before, it was like sometime around when after school is usually done, and I had 2 friends coming to drop off baby stuff for me in a row. So one came and I let the dogs outside because they're a little bit jumpy. I don't need them jumping on our guests.
That's right.
But they lose it because they're like house protector dogs, right? And they're
excited because there's a new person. Like there's all that stuff going on.
So
in the
they're
dog brain,
outside barking, howling, scratching at the door, trying to get in. But we're like bringing stuff in the house. Like I don't need them jumping on my whatever.
You don't even have to explain it. There's people coming in, the dogs get in the way, so we put them outside.
But they're freaking out. So people are probably like, they're wanting inside so bad. Why aren't you letting them inside? Yeah. Well, it's because I don't need them jumping and licking people's faces. And honestly, they weren't staying. They were just dropping stuff off because usually if people stay, the dogs go outside right away. Literally, they hear the doorbell and one of them runs to the back door because he knows he has to go outside because has too much energy. Like he's trained to either go to his cage or go outside when someone comes to the door.
That's right.
And he does it automatically. We don't even have to tell him. So anyway, it was just like, so I think they saw that.
Girl, breathe.
Yeah, they saw that the day before, and then the morning. It was really early in the morning when they posted. Our class was at like 7:30 a.m. or something, and they posted an hour before that. So they must have like talked about it all night, and then was like, "Hey, we need to make a post about it."
Do something about this, yeah.
And then another thing is like they were like, "Oh, they stay outside all night," and me and Brad were like the dogs could never stay outside all night. None of us would sleep. They'd be barking and howling like crazy.
You would know if they were outside.
You would know. They would need to come inside.
That's right.
Never been outside once in their life like that. Yeah. Sure, Ziggy would almost wish to probably do that because he always wants outside.
It's a husky way. That's like Marge. Marge is out there right now. She's like, screw this, man. It's too hot in here.
Yeah, and so then basically I was just like, there's no way unless they're going to bed before 11 and waking up after 5 because Brad wakes up. Ziggy comes to her door and wakes his ass up at 5 every morning. Yep. And Brad has to deal with that every morning. Before his alarm goes off, Ziggy will come and wake him up. Like Ziggy is the alarm, whether he likes it or not. Mm-hmm. And then he has to get up and let the dog out. Also, how is that neglecting your dog? Like he literally barks one time and Brad instantly up to go let out the dog.
It's almost like there's an agenda here.
It was crazy. And so it was insane. So anyway, I was trying to relate. I was like, okay, they saw this yesterday.
Good for you.
Maybe they do go to bed early and wake up late so when they go to bed, they're outside. And when they wake up, they're outside.
Put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah. But they made it seem like we're like tying our dog up outside. They have a food kennel thing there. Like they have no bed. They never go inside in their life. It was insane. And so I made this huge comment at the end. People were like, well, you can call animal control, but you're going to have to write down everything, like all the times they're outside and how long they're outside for. People were saying in the chat part. And so I said at the end, I dare you to record how many times they're outside and how often and how long they are.
You didn't tell me that part in the prep talk.
I did. I said, I know.
You were throwing threats out there, bro?
I did. I said, I dare you. And then I said, because you'll find out it's a reasonable amount of time and you'll see that my husky enjoys being outside. And people were commenting on it like, oh, huskies are outside, like
everyone
outside dogs.
Knows. We've all seen the videos where huge snowstorm blizzard and people are like, oh, you walk out. I've done it with Maggie before. You walk out, can't even see the dog. And you say, Maggie. And then you see a head pop up out of the snow. Like, hey, come inside. She's like, no, man, it's perfect. I'm in my little cocoon. And she just goes right back down.
Yeah, like he makes a little hole and that's where he lives for all winter.
I love it. That's what huskies do because they have 2 coats.
I know. And then
double coated.
They said that it was happening with like Lincoln too, like my other dog. And I was like, what? Like, there's no way, like if he doesn't want to go outside, he gets all like bashful and he gets to the ground and he puts down his ears and he gives you like the little puppy eyes. Or he'll like literally run away. And I'm like, okay, you don't want outside. Like he goes outside only when he absolutely needs to, especially in winter. So I'm like, how could you even say that about both the dogs? They're clearly not paying it. They clearly aren't watching enough to actually know. And they were just making it a huge deal for no reason.
This feels like a perfect microcosm for the world as a whole right now. Like people think they are so important that they want to go in everyone else's business to be like, you aren't doing it the right way. You're going to do things my way because I know what's best and I'm going to make sure that you get shamed until you do what I think is right.
Yeah.
Without having any idea about no context, no idea what the situation is. They just think like they are so important that they need to let the whole neighborhood know that this is not right without even doing any research or looking into it.
You know what? Good for you for liking animals because clearly only an animal lover would do that.
That's a good positive spin.
You know what I
mean?
Good
for you. Yes.
However, like if you cared that much about the animal, like come and talk to us and tell us your issue because you posting somewhere where clearly if you are an animal lover, you know what to do in that situation. Call animal control, deal with it yourself instead of blasting our address online. And you know what? The people who I think it is, I think they're like right behind us. Like they can see through our window. They see we have 3 kids. They see we have the 2 dogs. Like you're putting an address where there's like minors at the house online.
Not cool.
Like, you know, like there's so much to do with it that they just like weren't clearly thinking. And not only that, but our address goes online and there's a lot of dog lovers out there, right? And potentially crazy cat people, crazy dog people, whatever it is, but they can be just a little too crazy to the point where it's like, oh, I'm going to call in this animal control now because this person doesn't seem like they're going to. I have the address. All I have to say is exactly what this post says. And if we all call and say exactly what this post says, the animal control will come get them. Could you imagine if somebody came and took away my dogs?
Nope.
Like just
That's
destroys our family. I've had my dog for like 10 years. I've saved Lincoln off the street from
I know.
like
I was there.
be an abusive home. Like
It's incredible.
I just and the dog's super reactive to other dogs. He's actually been like a super handful to take care of. Like I've had to like give up so much of my life.
A lot of work.
Yeah, to like be able to take care of this dog. And I couldn't imagine. He goes to the pound. He can't handle other dogs, so he's barking 24/7, super stressed, and never gets adopted. Like, it's just like so crazy to me that somebody would like do that without actually putting in time to just watch the situation. Just watch. Like if you put one day in, you would see that's not even true.
This is the world we live in.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that they are the be all end all of every situation. So much so that the idea of communicating has just left everyone's, like it's not their ability to do. No one communicates anymore. Everyone just thinks, I have to do what's right. I have to be this. It's always I and it's never we. And that's the problem. You need to understand, communicate. You can't go and do something like this without knowing the repercussions, first of all. Like you have to understand, if you do something like this, maybe think about what would happen if you did. Second of all, if you're in the neighborhood, just talk. Nobody communicates anymore. Everybody just sits there and everyone just wants to start these huge shit shows and nobody just wants to sit down and have a conversation. It's really pissing me off.
And it's just crazy too because the people live behind us, so they would have had to come all the way around, and it's like not even like a square. It's like a big long way to get around to the front of our house because we're in this like weird crescent. So they would have had to come all the way around to see where our address actually was. You know what I mean? Or potentially use Google Maps, I guess. But like, even if
the fact they're putting in the work to find it.
Yeah.
And
they did have time to think about it, I think, because I do think what triggered it was what my dogs the day before. Yeah. Because we've been there for years and the dogs have always been like that.
That's the thing, yeah.
And so the one time they're like that for a little extra, you know what I mean? Like now you're gonna say something? Like,
and you know what? There's another lesson here. If you're gonna go online and talk shit like that, put your name on it. Don't be a little bitch and just be like, woo, 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 and then run away. Like, we got him.
I know.
Like,
so it's like, so I've been like, we're just talking about 50 Cent before this and how petty he is. And I just keep on seeing these memes that it's like, I want to be like the 50 Cent level in 2026. So I've been telling Brad all these things that we should do because I think I know who it is. And I was like, we should make a big poster board that says, we are not neglecting our dogs. He wants to be outside. And then I was like, maybe we should print off all of the photos we have of our dogs, like paddle boarding or getting presents for Christmas or on their bed or whatever that is, and send it to like the neighbors we think it could be and be like, Merry Christmas from the dogs that bark too much or something, you know, like just
put
something.
A little bow on it.
Yeah, something that's like, you can see that they're clearly like, they're clearly spoiled, but they're also clearly annoying and like calling them out. Yeah, they're annoying. Merry Christmas. Sorry that they're fucking barking permanently all the time.
Nobody can just let shit go.
Anyway, see, and that's me. That's how I feel like I should be now. And I just want to be petty. I just want to be like,
hey. This is the problem. It starts with that and then it snowballs, right? Well, you did it, so I'm going to do it now. Then all of a sudden, everyone's doing it, and guess what? The world's gone to shit.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, and then people are like, "Oh, you should like. They have a cat. You should find their address and do this." And they're like, "Oh, they're like a couple. Maybe you should say they are like in a domestic violence relationship." I was like, "You guys are all wild."
This is what
Mine is like funny petty. I'm like, you know, little sign, you know, little pictures. You can have cute photos of my dogs, but I'm not trying to do what they did to me because it's causing us so much issues. And basically, everything had happened, right? Okay, so then I messaged the admin of the group, which there's only one for this giant group,
which is crazy,
which is insane. Yeah. And I was like, hey, like, this is what happened.
See this shit? Yeah, what the hell's going on here?
Then it ended up on Google. So when you Googled our address, it would like say, like, it was the second thing that came up. it was like our address, and then underneath was like, these are neglectful dog owners, have a husky and a German shepherd. So it's like, okay, now people can see that we're neglectful and exactly what kind of dogs we have in our home, right under where our home is, and a photo of our home.
I believe the term is called doxing. They doxed you.
Yeah.
Like that's what people down in the States, we'll probably do it here too. But when like people want to be petty like this and be shitty, they go to different people that are like streaming online, and it's called swatting was the other thing. They call like 911 and say, this guy's threatening this. And so the SWAT team shows up. Well, guys are on stream. They could get down. Like, and it happened all over the place. It's the same sort of idea. That's obviously on a way more escalated scale. But it's the same sort of thing. You're like, I don't like what's going on over there. I'm going to be a good citizen and I'm going to do this.
It was just so crazy because the Min even deleted the whole comment and whatever, but it was still on Google. And I was like, this is so dumb. So then the Min was really good about it and was like, sorry, it like slipped through the cracks. Like it's like we gotta get 100 messages a day, blah, 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 whatever. So and I was like, okay, but like I have family and friends reaching out to me, asking me about this, like constantly. It's so embarrassing. This is not even like who we are. Our dogs are so spoiled. Like it's just like so crazy. And then I was like, can you at least like change the rules of the group, or can you like do something? I'm just gonna turn off the sound. Do something to like make it so people know that they're and other people's addresses aren't posted on here, because this is like super messed up. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a post to address it. And so days go by, right? And I'm like starting to finally be like, hey, whatever, like if he's not gonna do anything, like it's off Google now. Thankfully me and Brad like reported it, and then it's not on there anymore. And I was like, whatever, we could be mad about it for a really long time, but like I'm just going to be whatever. But yesterday I went to shovel and my neighbor comes up to me and was like, did you see the Facebook group yesterday? And I was like, yeah, I did.
Did I?
Or not yesterday, last weekend. And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh man, like I saw it and I showed my wife and I was like, what the, I can't believe they put their address on here. And he's like, I just want you to know, like that wasn't us at all. Like we've never had issues with your dogs. And honestly, they're like right next to us. Our decks are like
same level. Yeah.
So like we're like right beside each other. When we're barbecuing, we're like face to face. We're like this close to each other. Of course. And they don't have an issue with the dogs. They're like, we don't even hear your dogs. Like, I don't even know why this is a thing. And if anyone was going to have an issue with the dogs, like
that would be them.
It'd probably be them, but not because of who they are, but because like they're the closest.
Right there.
Like, I just think that anyway, I never thought it was them anyway, but they're like, we just really wanted you to know that. And I was like,
Appreciate
yeah.
it.
I couldn't imagine. They probably saw it and was like, oh, I really hope they don't think it was us.
Right? Well, yeah.
But like, why would I think that? We've been living beside each other for 5 years, and even like, and we talk like every day. I was gonna
say you also communicate.
Yeah, like if he had an issue, like
we'll talk.
There's been issues that we've had, like with accidents with the lawn or whatever, and we always communicate. Or
that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
just communicate.
They leave for a bit, we talk about it, water their grass, whatever it is. So
every single situation in your life, like I'm talking your job, your relationships, your like anything that you do, communication. That's it. If you communicate, none of this shit happens. No one communicates anymore. And that's how all the shit goes
communicate
down.
as yourself, not an anonymous being. Anyway, so I got really mad when the neighbor, because I was like, it's still, like, people are still talking about it, and it makes me so mad. So I messaged the admin again, and I was like, hey, like, I haven't seen you make a post about this. People are still asking me about it. Like,
pretty upset.
It's just like super embarrassing, and also sucks for like our neighbors if people start coming around trying to watch if we are neglecting our dogs, whatever. And they're like, yeah, I just like can't keep up with the group. I'm gonna have to delete it. And then
good for you. I love that.
Yesterday they posted that they're gonna delete the group. So many people are upset. It kind of does suck because it's like
one person ruining it for everyone.
It was a good, and I felt like I was the person who ruined it, even though it wasn't my fault at all.
You don't know.
No, but I was just like, people are like, oh, the guy was like, oh, because of recent incidents, and everybody was like, what happened? What happened? But also, there's a lot of people who are like super racist in the comments of some posts, or like super like,
welcome to the internet.
Like it's so bad sometimes because it's anonymous.
People.
But people are trying to make up a bunch of solutions, like, oh, you need more admins, you need to take off the anonymous feature, and I think all of those things would work, right? Especially the anonymous feature, because I don't think those people would have posted, because then we would have known they were it was them, and
there's a reason the internet is what it is.
And I would have talked to them and been like, hey, like, what has made you think that this is real life?
Let's figure this out.
You know? And also, I grew up on the west side, so I was like pretty mad. Just saying.
Did you just flash your street credentials there?
Yeah, I did. Brad's
Okay.
like, you're acting so chill for, and I was like, well, I don't know what to say.
Can't be a gangster all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
So my dad said, I'm surprised you didn't go over there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't actually know it's them, but I did see the people behind us, like every once in a while I see their faces in the window, like
Peering.
looking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the other day I literally made eye contact with the girl and she like ducked. And I was like, that right there, you're
That's
suspect.
busted. That's right. Suspect
You're
number one.
super sussy.
Super sussy.
Yeah.
So,
But like honestly, anyone could see our dogs. We have this big green like grass part. So like
Yeah.
anyone could stand in the park and just like see our dogs. Right? So like could literally be anyone, but I don't know. Especially because like they clearly don't have the information or seen our dogs enough to
understand.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got a whole group shut down apparently because somebody outed our address
Well,
and
lessons were learned. We always say it's not a mistake if you learn from it. Hopefully, these anonymous people realize they screwed up pretty bad and maybe trying to make it right. 'Cause this is a
yeah.
real bullshit situation. We're not going to end on a negative note
no,
like this.
but
Let's talk about real quick Christmas time. Beautiful Saskatoon. You went and did all the cool Christmas stuff when
I
we talked
did.
last time. Anything else going on around town that's extra Christmassy that we
No.
should know about?
I've done all the Christmas things
I know.
already.
That's why I ask you.
Actually, the last time I was here, I talked about the Persephone
Oh,
play.
that's right.
And
Did you go to it?
No, it was canceled. So I don't know if somebody is like sick, but they canceled the whole week worth. So then they
No.
extended it,
Okay.
but it's after Christmas now, so I won't get to see it until after Christmas.
You were so pumped for that. You love Persephone.
Yeah, and I was like really in the Christmas spirit when
Yeah.
I was here last.
Dude, you were fired up. Like you had done the glow, you'd done the Festival of Trees,
Yeah.
you walked the Enchanted Forest. Like you were
I did.
you were like
I did it
basically
all.
Mrs. Claus, yeah.
Yeah,
You were
and
clausing.
but in my family, like because my parents are divorced, like Brad and the kids, whatever, everyone is divorced, and there's so many Christmases that Christmas always happens way after Christmas is done.
Anyway, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was
It'll be
like,
a nice
whatever.
it'll be a good
It's-
injection of one more last hit of Christmas spirit.
Yeah, we basically have our last family Christmas the day before, and then this thing, and then it's like New Year's, and then I'm like full baby mode. So
Dang.
yeah, but I haven't seen anything. I haven't really been looking. They do. Oh, that was yesterday. Never mind. No, I have nothing.
Well, to reiterate, Enchanted Forest still going on.
Yep.
But you can't walk it. You can only walk it the first couple days. And Festival of Trees, I believe, still. Is that correct? Because Glow, one of them ended at the end of November.
I don't know.
Either way, there's lots of opportunities for you to get out and get that Christmas spirit.
Yeah. And you get your Christmas shopping in because I know a
Yes.
lot of people, aka my husband Brad, who are waiting, and there's only literally like 14 days left until Christmas.
Yeah, I
And
saw that
so-
on the calendar.
If you go now, it will be busy, but if you go in a couple days, it's just going to
Way
be a
busier.
bunch of men walking around having no
I
idea
was
what's
gonna-
going on. It's going to be packed with testosterone.
That's the one. And to all those men out there last minute shopping, I will see you at the gas station on Christmas Eve at 10 p.m. and we'll buy some gift cards
At the
together.
Pelican.
That's Pelican.
Oh,
Well,
it's
it might
not
be
the-
open. Shout out to the Pelican. Any gas station will do. That's just what I've noticed. The only thing's open on Christmas Eve at
There's no way you wait
10 p.m.
till then.
I don't have. See, the thing is,
You
I
don't
don't
buy
have
any.
money. I don't
I
have
was
money
going to say,
buy
people
stuff.
know that you're not getting
Yeah.
them presents.
Just like last year and this year have been extra. Like nobody's too upset if I don't bring too much to the gathering. And like I'm so blessed, man. I talk about it all the time. So privileged that like all of my family, they have everything they want. You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna buy something for someone who already probably has it, and if not, you're gonna get something different, but also like it. That'll be less than what they have.
You should be
a
like,
real battle.
you should like make things.
That might be what I do. Make some
like
cards.
a crafty old person. Like
Maybe-
you're getting forks and spoons and making little like
If we can-
trinkets and
If
angels.
we can get you in here one more time before Christmas, maybe we'll do that. We'll make some stuff for my family.
A little
Arts and crafts time
Yeah.
on the show.
I'll bring some stuff too, so you
Yeah,
don't even
that's
have
what
to
I
buy
mean.
it.
This will be perfect, and then we can just make some cards for everyone.
Or
and
let's
great.
make ornaments.
even better.
Yeah.
I'd love to give everyone in my family one.
We'll get this camera going.
I love it. Okay, we're gonna talk. I'm holding you to this now. It's on tape.
Okay.
All right.
Well, hopefully I can make it in one more time.
I believe in you.
49 days, you know.
We got time. We got
Getting-
time. We have to do this. You're gonna save Christmas for me.
Just
very
making
excited.
little ornaments.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like
for all my family.
you know, I saw this thing. Well, I'm gonna say it anyway. Your parents might see this and then get the present. But I saw this thing where little adults started making like their footprints into like ornaments. Like you know how
Like a
people would
giant
do.
one?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Get my size 13 footprints
Yeah,
in
then
order
they give
like
it to
this.
their parents. Because it's like what they used to do when you were like a baby.
But then everyone will know it's like size 13. That's really big. Like, oh no, it didn't correlate to my downloads. So it's sort of outing myself. But either way,
Well,
I'm willing to do it.
You don't have to out yourself. People can just think what they want.
That's a good point. You don't have to tell everyone you have a tiny wiener.
Just let them see it on the tree and be like, whoa, I wonder. Be mysterious, Gary.
If that's not a high to end on, I don't know what is. From Wendy Brooks Media, check her out. She's the best in the biz at what she does. Her name is Brooksy. Thank you so much, as always, young lady. And we're going to get back, and I'm going to lose a couple more matches on Super Smash before we call her a day here. So
Perfect.
check her out. She's the best in the world. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What do you do? Pepperoni fries?
What?
Something like that. It's like pizza fries?
What? Have
Isn't
you
it?
seen Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
He goes, anyway.
I thought it had French fries. All right.
Okay, goodbye.
You know, we were so close to having the perfect out there. I had to do the pepperoni pizza thing or fries. She has a handshake that she does. I don't know why she forgot but embarrassed us on TV, but that's okay. A huge thank you to everyone who made it through today, yet again. To Brooksy, to CTV's Matt Young, always a pleasure. Boontis, another Fantasy Zoom with Boone in the books. LB making it all happen. Margaret, everyone here. Just always so grateful and thankful. So thank you, as always, most of all to you, because without you, none of this exists. So it's a good feeling to know we're doing good things and that people are supporting it and that you are supporting it and we're supporting you. It's this whole cyclical thing that should be done. It's nice to know you're doing it the right way. We'll be back tomorrow for the Friday Fun Table. Hardcore says she's got some pictures and we're going to need a producer. So it's going to be another great fun table of Uncle Brando in the house. Barbara's going to be here. Yours truly, Margaret. You know, the whole team will be back. It's going to be a lot of fun as we roll into the weekend and into that amazing Friday night pizza party. Thanks to our friends over at Burns. Enjoy the football tonight. Fantasy football playoffs going on. Best luck to everybody competing in that. And just keep doing those good things, all right? They're starting to work, I promise you. We'll miss you until tomorrow. I love you. Have a great night.